Our first question is whether Kazakhstan has a transition plan to fully comply with the OECD International Transfer Pricing Standards, specifically such that they relate only to related party transactions and controlled group transactions.
Okay, with respect to the first question, as you know, starting from the 1st January 2009, there's a new law on transfer pricing has been passed and now in full force. And according to this new law, specifically Article 15, there is a list of so-called examples when the parties could be treated as affiliated or related parties. And law specifically says that we only apply this transfer pricing law to those related parties. Now, many extracting companies working in Kazakhstan submitted to us proposals to amend the law, make some changes, and according to the order of the Prime Minister, Ministry of Economy and Budget Planning has created the working team which now works on these amendments. I'm personally involved in these discussions. We already met with them 6 times. The last meeting was yesterday. It was very productive. After the meeting, we went to the Deputy Prime Minister, discussed with them. A lot of questions with the Council of Prime Minister, a lot of questions with the rest. We received a lot of answers. But still there is some room for discussion. We agreed that we will continue to discuss the issues within 1 week. And then we will submit these changes to the Parliament and ask the Parliament to adopt this new law before the end of 2009, so they can be applicable starting from the 1st January 2010. The main issues that have been raised by the extracting companies was the pricing issues, which means that what period of time we should use for the pricing. Then some changes made to these examples when the companies can be treated as related parties. Plus, we tried to include all specific points that it has been included in the instruction which has been prepared by the tax committee. We're trying to include it to the law, so it will be like a direct law without any kind of links, like external links to any kind of order of Ministry of Finance or orders of the tax committee. Also, we discussed the issue of the agreement, which can be signed between the tax committee and the extracting companies with respect to the methods that they're using to price the products on the external market. Extracting companies trying to ask us to include to the agreements all specifics that they have on the market, plus what kind of issues they experienced previously when they deal with the tax committee or within the audit processes. Now we're trying to formulate this everything into the law. So I think if we will agree on all issues which have been raised in the working group, it will be very useful to both parties. With respect to the OECD principles, we try to use most of them. Not all, but most. Why not all? If you try to analyze the administrative processes of the tax committees that works within the OECD countries, you will see that the administrative system is very different from the Kazakhstan. For example, within the extract any of the countries which includes the OECD. In the European Union, in each tax committee, they have the special units that deal with transfer pricing. These units have special rights to investigate, to make some external investigations, which we don't have. We don't have any forces and don't have any legal grounds to investigate externally. By saying investigate externally, I mean exactly like intelligence service. In each tax committee, in respect to big countries, they have intelligence service which is a part of the tax committee. This service has been closed in Kazakhstani tax committee in 2002. From those days, we don't have any kind of intelligence service here. So
it is with the financial police?
Yeah. Now our audits only based on the documents that are provided by the taxpayers. And the court in Kazakhstan, they respect our conclusions only based on the documents that we can find on the audit process within the taxpayer. That's why we cannot use all the recommendations which has been provided by OECD, because most of the recommendations and principles that have been signed within the OECD, they based first of all on the culture of the taxpayer, which is a little bit low in Kazakhstan, and plus the full force of the legal force of tax committees' rights. That's why we have to understand that if we want to use the full recommendation of OECD, we have to make some changes in administrative process within the Kazakhstan. If we are not changing the Kazakhstani system, we have to adopt the OECD to Kazakhstani reality and use some of the principles that can be recommended by OECD.